Turner. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my subscriber lesson about IELTS exam. So, dear viewers, it's Sunday morning here, and our local time is 7:55 a.m. We are with another lesson about IELTS exam. As you might be aware, when you subscribe to a lesson, you can only join only that specific lesson, no other lesson. But if I go for public live broadcast or public live stream, you can join there. So my viewers who are watching, who have subscribed to me for a free trial lessons, you can always join this public live streams, not in any other lesson apart from the lessons you have subscribed to me. This is how it works on the Hallo. And also, as you might be aware, that the two free lessons are totally free. You don't have to pay any money at all. But if you want to continue, to the teacher, you need to subscribe with your $16, which you have to pay to the Hallo. And this is how the Hallo, subscription works. Bear in mind that, as soon as you subscribe a teacher, you get facilities like you can send a message to the teacher, you can call the teacher, you can ask any question through the subscriber chat as a, facilities. And also I give the opportunities, and I give the service that if you've got any written topic, I always amend it. I always ask you to send me personally. If you don't want to send in a group, then I can assess, I can amend, and I can give you the feedback how you can develop your writing. This is another service that I do for my subscribers and students. So once again, guys, we are with another IELTS lesson. Hello, Lala, welcome. Thanks for joining. So today we are supposed to go for speaking part 2 and 3, that is speaking task 2 and 3. If my subscribers are here, that's fine. If not, then I have to just describe as I go through. Okay, let me move on. But if you're interested to join, you're more than welcome. What you have to do is you have to visit my profile and subscribe the free trial lessons. free lessons are really amazing to get to know about the teacher, the quality and the standard, the content and the professionalism, how the teacher interacts with the students, how you can ask questions and get the response from a teacher. I remember that this is the reason why the free trial lessons are there, so that you know whether the teacher is suitable for you or not. It doesn't matter if you don't want to continue, but still you have got the experience to take 2 free lessons from a specified teacher. Okay. All right. So in speaking tasks, if you remember, there are 4 major criteria for the assessment, which I'll start discussion at exactly 8 o'clock after 1 minute and 30 seconds. Please bear in mind that all IELTS classes are time controlled. It starts on time and finishes on time automatically. Whether you join or not, it will be finished after an hour. That is 59 minutes and 59 seconds. This is how it works on the Hallo. Okay, let's wait a little bit because I'm expecting some of my subscribers might join here.
Mobile.
Hello, Cheyenne. Good morning. Welcome. Lala and Cheyenne, if you are interested to join the free lessons, possibly you have to visit my profile and subscribe from there. So that depends on you if you're interested or not. I'm going to start my lesson exactly 8 o'clock. So here we are, guys. It is 8 o'clock my time, and let's move on. And IELTS exam. Let me show you another important information. Okay, hang on a second, guys. If you remember that in IELTS exam, there are 4 criteria which are assessed for your marking, and the criteria are, one moment, let me bring the page. So these are the 4 criteria, guys. Okay. Fluency and coherence, you get 25% marks. And let me share it. Okay. Cue card. So let me share it with you once again. Fluency and coherence, 25%. Lexical resource, 25%. Grammatical range and accuracy, 25%. And pronunciation, another 25%. So notice that once again, guys, there is no marking for your accent. So it doesn't matter if you have got accent or not, but it does matter if you don't pronounce a word correctly. So what are the rules of pronouncing a word correctly, guys? That is really a very challenging part for many students. When you learn English, when I learn English, I didn't know that each word should be stressed on the right place. Because you see, guys, I was not born in the UK. I was born in a country called Bangladesh. So I had to learn it after coming to this country, when I found that, oh, many a times people do not understand my words. I had to take lessons from a qualified teacher to develop my phonetics techniques, pronunciation, and also I had to know those bits and bytes and all the rules and regulations and strategies how to pronounce a word correctly. Still, I learn every day, guys. Remember that, okay? So pronunciation is the last part of English language. However, fluency is the first part. Fluency is describing a topic or talking about a topic with a minimum speed, not too fast or not too slow. And do not be repetitive, do not giving pause more than 5 seconds. Remember that these are the criteria for a good speaker, that you are not going to be repetitive. Number one, you're not going to say the similar word more than twice. Number two, you're not giving pause more than 5 seconds. So how does the 5 second work? For example, you have been asked the question global warming, and you have started speaking. Global warming is now you stop. You have started thinking, what should you say? 1 second gone, 2 second gone, 3 second gone, and Al Gaili is here. Assalamu
Hello,
alaikum.
teacher.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also fantastic as usual. Thanks for the question.
Okay, so what's the lesson today?
What did we discuss yesterday? Do you remember? We had bad
Yeah,
connection yesterday, honestly. You right?
it's about speaking parts.
Yes, two and three. So,
Yes.
because you're not here, I was explaining what are the criteria in speaking part people should focus. Also, it's also for you, Algaili. Remember that you'll not be given marks for your creativity, for your body language, or any other information apart from these 4 points. Okay?
Yeah.
Always, I'm sure you know that because you already said for the exam. So let's move on
Yes.
to our speaking part. Hello, Deepika, welcome. So, dear viewers, if you're interested to join my lesson, there is an offer for every lesson. I'm giving 2 free lessons. Grab it. Okay, so let's move on. Speaking by 2 and 3. Do you remember which topic do we discuss last time?
Yeah. It's about crowded place.
Okay, are you eating your breakfast?
No,
Finish it, no worries.
I. It's chocolate with coffee.
You're eating chocolate with coffee?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of coffee?
Armani coffee.
Armani coffee. Wow. What kind of coffee? Is it cappuccino with sugar, with
No, no,
milk?
no, no, no. Traditional coffee.
I see. So you're a coffee lover.
Do you want to see it?
It's after you. I done
Okay.
first. Hi, Shantu. Welcome. Good morning. So if you show the coffee, our subscriber and viewers will be hungry. Yeah, I can see that, but not fully.
This one.
No worries. Okay, finish your
Can
coffee.
you see it?
Oh yes, gawa,
Yeah, qahwa.
gawa asliya. Yeah.
Yeah. Original coffee, yes.
Yes. In central London, there is a small town called Arab Town, and the people are from different
Oh,
Arab countries, and it is written in the signboard in every shop in Arabic and English what they sell, what they do. Like I found this word gawa
masala, yes.
asliya. Okay, but you'll be surprised to know how much each cup of coffee cost. Guess how much it could be in pound sterling.
Is it small cup?
It's a little bit bigger than your one.
Um, maybe 2 pounds.
It's more than that. Minimum is 360, which is $5 each cup.
$5?
Yes, Madam Al Gailia, $5.
Too much
Sorry,
expensive.
mademoiselle, not
Too
madam.
much expensive.
It is. You know why the food is expensive? This question was asked by me many times, many of our viewers. Why food is expensive in the UK? It depends, your earning capacity of the country and the currency. How strong is your currency? Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
our minimum hourly income is £9, so no one can pay you less than £9 in an hour. So if you are in a job, any kind of job, you start getting from £9. Say you started the basic rate, which is £9, then it goes up 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, 30, 40, 100, 200. Even there are many consultants, you'll be surprised to know they get £300 for every hour. There are many private doctors and clinics in the UK, they get 600, £700 for every hour. Can you imagine how much money they're
Oh,
earning?
mashallah.
Yes, 1 hour, $1,000. So if they work 5 hours in a day,
$1,000.
$5,000 for 5 days, $25,000 for a month, $100,000. But there is a catch, Al Gaiga. In the
Wow.
UK, the more money you earn, the more tax you have to pay to the government. And the highest tax is 40%.
Ah.
Like we pay always 40% tax,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So if I earn
So,
100
so
pounds,
if one,
I have to give 40 pounds to the government. But there are advantages. What do we
wow.
get in return? In return, we get all our health facilities free. Number one.
Yes,
Chil-
is it a rent for a shop or something like that?
Sorry, which one?
Is it a rent? Renting, rent?
Rent, renting a shop. You mean?
Yeah.
For
I
the
mean the money that you give for the government.
No, it's a tax, income tax,
Ah, tax.
income tax. Eh?
Okay, inshallah, if I will travel to UK one day, I will take my materials with my with with me.
Now you can't say like this. That is how the procedure is, and most of the English-speaking countries, not only in the UK, okay, even in the Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the USA, and European countries.
Yes.
So paying tax is really good for us. So what do we get in return? As I was going to explain, let me explain what do we get in return. In return, we get free health consultation of healthcare service. Like if you have to go to the hospital, if you see a doctor, free. Hospital free, medication free. Number two, if
Ah,
you've got
okay.
child or children, their education is free, totally free. You don't have to pay any money. All right.
Yes.
Number three, in any case, if you lose your job, you don't have any place to live, government will provide your housing, government will provide your money to survive. Okay, so these are the advantages. Don't think that only 40% is a huge amount of money. That's right, but
Of
also we are
course.
getting a lot of benefits in return. Our roads are
Yeah.
clean. There is no crime on the road because there are more police. With the tax money, government can employ more police to help our society safe.
Yes. Oh, it's amazing.
That's right. And also,
Different rules.
exactly. And also, you get your pension when you are going to be retired. The retirement age for women in this country is 65 years, for men, 66 years. So now
Oh,
people ask that what happens who work after 66? Yeah, you get the pension money, you get your normal job money. So you're getting double
yeah,
payment,
yeah.
you see?
Yes.
Okay, so have you finished your coffee? We'll
Yeah,
start
yeah.
discussing. Great.
Okay.
So remember that in IELTS exam, it is very important to understand the question, especially in task 2, because in task 2, you'll not be able to ask anything to the examiner, as you know. Okay, whatever the
Yeah,
question
of
is,
course.
based on your conception, you have to answer it.
Okay. Can
Or
we ask him about if we didn't hear exactly? Can we ask
task
him
1,
about?
task 3 is fine. I'm talking about task 2. Okay, in task 2, you'll
Okay.
not be able to ask anything.
Yeah,
So
just to repeat.
Yeah, task 1, task 3 is fine. That's what I'm saying, Algalia. But
Yes, yes.
not in task 2. Remember, that's why it is a test. Cue card test.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And this question has been asked by many students. Can you change your cue card topic? No, you can't. Okay. Because it's a test, and why you can't change it? Because that's the policy. You can't change the topic, even though you think that is a very difficult topic. That's why it's better to have good ideas, even different topics, different vocabs. I suggest everyone to have good knowledge about vocabulary. Al-Qaeda, mashallah, you are good, but when you're the matter of test, sometimes you become nervous, right? I've noticed it.
Yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
nervous, please.
And go too much fast.
If you become nervous, what happens? You forget the normal English words. You forget, oh, I thought to
Yeah.
say something, you forget now because you're nervous. So don't be nervous.
But inshallah, but alhamdulillah, teacher, I always get six in that part.
Very good. This time I'm hoping that you'll get 7 minimum.
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay. So describe a crowded place you've been to. You should say when you went there. Look, it's past tense. Where the place is, present or past. Who you went there with, and explain how you felt about the place and any other information.
Teacher, we already did it.
Oh, you did it. I'm sorry. We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
My apology. Did you do the part 3?
It's
Don't do it. Let's do a new topic. A family member spend time with.
okay.
Hang on a moment, please. You'll be surprised to know this morning I had another lesson, another session about IELTS exam, and 7 people subscribed to me on a trial basis.
Wow. Which time, teacher?
That was 6:30 my time. The lesson before it.
Ah, the lesson before it. You already, I think you have an class.
Yeah, that's the class. So because there is a another, I think, competition going on, so I had to start another lesson from the last Saturday at 11 o'clock my time, and
Yeah.
I got 3 students there already.
Okay.
So that is
Teacher, is that card the teacher give ask candidate all the same questions?
no. Each candidate has a
Ah,
different question. Okay. So what happens? There are a few ways, okay, to choose the card. Number one, sometimes the cards are on the table. Then you'll be asked choose any card. Then you choose one card, and you say, "Oh, this is the topic," and you give it to the teacher. And sometimes
uh,
what happens? Teacher brings the topic and give it to you. Oh, look, this is your topic. Okay.
it's always teacher give us the topic
Okay, this is the new trend.
card.
Previously, when I sat for exam, I'm just talking about maybe 18 years ago. That time, the cue cards are on the table, and there's, oh, choose one card randomly. Then I took a card and said, give it to me. Then I say, oh, my topic is, this same topic.
Yeah, yeah,
Describe a
yeah.
family member. I remember that is whom you like most. That was my topic, and I spoke about my father. Okay, so
Is he alive?
no, he passed a long time ago.
Sorry for that.
My both of the parents passed long time ago when I was in Saudi Arabia. Okay,
Oh,
so that is more than 18 years ago. So 19 years,
18 years.
18, 19 years ago. That's right. I'm like an orphan now. Everyone loves me now. You see? Okay.
You're too much kind.
Thank you very much. I try my best. Hello, Naeem. Welcome. So the topic is very easy topic. Remember, Al-Gaila, when it's an easy topic, I have noticed people find it having difficulties to describe. So you'll describe a family member spend time with, who the person is, you have to mention. And you can always bring something new when you're describing a topic, like why family is important. You can bring this word, this sentence. Family is important for our life because we are socialized human beings. In my family, the person whom I like most, or you can say love most, is, then you
yeah,
mention it could be a father, mother, brother, sister. Okay, remember you have to describe your close family in this case, not cousins. Okay, not uncle aunts. It should be within your family.
yeah,
Okay, and what you usually do together, that means how to spend the time when you find the person. Do you talk to the person? Do you take advice? Do you go for shopping? Do you watch movies? Do you read together? Or what do you do? Okay, I'm giving you the hints what you're going to talk about and what kind of
yeah.
person he or she is. Now, this is another important part. You'll explain.
Explain the personality.
Yes,
Personality.
very good personality, like honesty, hardworking, my advisor, teacher, friendly. And if I make mistake, the person becomes upset. Yeah, use some real life
Yeah,
situation. And also you can use some real life situation, like the other day I was late at my school or office. That person was not happy and said to me I should be punctual. Look, bring some real life one or two sentence. If you bring like this in your speaking quality becomes more higher, you get more marks. Okay, these are the some of the
yeah,
bits and bars. You'll not get it from anywhere. Okay, Algalia. Remember, IELTS exam is nothing but your creativity, where you have to demonstrate your communication skill by bringing innovative thoughts. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
very good. And explain why you spend most of the time with her or him or any other information. Now, in any other information, that's an amazing part. So I'll give you a clue. Any other information. One of my students said, yeah, I took the selfie with my father. His photo is beside my table. Whenever I wake up every morning, it reminds me my favorite person, my father. Today, I'm going to talk about my father, guys, and he's my favorite hero, my father, my friend, blah blah blah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and try to use compound sentence, please, if you want to get good marks, more than
yeah.
7.5. Naim says my father. Very good, Naim. Okay, hang on a second. I have to bring the stopwatch to check your time. So is it clear about the topic, Algalia?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. Take 1 minute time. Think of it.
Okay.
And remember that in IELTS exam, you'll be given a pencil and paper. Then you write down all the notes, what you're going to talk in 1 minute. Utilize the time because it's a time control exam. After 1 minute, the examiner will ask you, are you ready? Start speaking. You have to say, yes, I'm ready. And then you start speaking. So, dear viewers, let me make the announcement. If you're interested to join or hop on, you may have opportunity to get 2 free trial lessons, which I have offered for every class. Visit my profile and subscribe it from there.
Okay. Can I start?
Sure.
Okay. Family is the best thing that persons have, and everyone have to know how family is important in their life, because when somebody get a problem, family is the first persons who will stand with. And now I'm going to talk about my mother. My mother is the best member and in my family, and I love her too much. As well as my mother is the my fantastic person in my life, and I always try to be as her. When I'm sitting with my mother, we just talk about any topic, and laugh and I don't know, see the pictures in her phone and just laugh and laugh. And um, my mother is too much kind. She loves all persons in life and all persons that we know. Also, I think she's a teacher in my life, and I choose her to be my teacher, to get advices from her, to teach me any lessons in each kind of idioms in life. And because, do you know what, because my mother is have a good experience in life. She's maybe 55 years old, and she has a long experience in life. So I choose her because she's just she know everything, and always I get answers from her if I have any questions, of course. And my mother is help me help me in all in all issues in my life. And also, I love to spend my time with her, because when she's laughing I feel glad and I feel fantastic and I feel something amazing inside myself. So I always prefer to spend my time with her.
Finished, or you like to continue
Yeah.
more? Well done. You have spoken 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Amazing. Your starting is very good, Galgalia. I give you 100% marks for
Oh,
that. All right. See, when you
how
start,
is it, teacher?
it's very good. Very good standard.
Is
You'll
it
get,
6, 7, or
it's more than that. The
what do you think?
first part of your introduction, you'll get more than 8. Okay, now the
Oh,
second and third part, remember that it may affect depending on the other parts. It is not the first part only. They always make average. Okay, as you know, the 4 parts like fluency, then your vocabs, then your grammar, then your pronunciation. Yes, sometimes you have become a little bit nervous. I noticed that. Don't be nervous once again. Galgaya. Okay, we're having friendly, you know, what should I practice here? But in real life, honestly, when you see a teacher, we become nervous. I also become nervous sometimes. When I was in,
no, teacher, because I'm thinking in my marks.
okay, and also you have become, I think, I sorry, you have given the example of your mother, and you have described amazingly how she's kind, friendly, your teacher, and all this, bits and bytes are important. Great, and I was expecting a little bit more, honestly, from you. Though it says you have to speak 2 minutes, remember to speak more than 2 minutes as much as possible until the examiner says, hey, stop it now. If the examiner
Ah,
says to you, stop it now, that means you're going to get the highest mark. Remember that, which is at least
uh,
7 or more.
oh, 7 minutes?
No, not 7 minutes, at least 3 minutes. Speak
Seven.
at least three
Ah,
minutes. I'm saying in
okay.
that case, if a teacher says, stop it now, then you're going to get marks at least 7 or more, maybe 7.5 or 8. You never know.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And well communicated, and it completely describes, except some of the words. Don't worry, pronunciation is one of the 25% marks. That's why, if you get like 100% in your fluency, 100% in your grammar, 100% in your vocab, but in two sections like vocab and pronunciation, we don't get 100% sometimes. But you can get 100% in grammar, which is 2.25, 100% in your fluency, another 2.25, so it's 4.5. Now, if you get 80% in other two cases, still your score goes, more than 7, which is amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. And well done once again, and Mabruk. Okay, Naim, welcome. Bukit, welcome. Naim says, I need to learn English. How can I learn? Which part of English, Naim? Maybe you mean speaking. speaking always depends on your practice. The magic word is practice. Okay, the more you practice, you become more confident. But if you don't
Yeah.
practice, there is, yeah, go on.
Okay, is it part three? Can we today take a lesson about phonetics?
Yes,
Because
or
I
maybe you
love
have
to
got question of
sessions
grammar,
with you.
or maybe if you got any
Yeah, it's
question about
okay.
grammar, any question about grammar as well.
No, I think if you have questions in grammars, or if you want to teach me something else, it's okay. But phonetics, I think it's the best part that I took with you.
Okay, so we are going to give you some basic phonetics rule. Give me a second. The rule number one is that
Okay.
double consonant rule. Have I explained it to you? Double consonant rule?
No, I think no.
Okay, hang on a second. Give me a second, please, sir.
You take your time.
Okay, first you need to decide before you go any phonetics, which kind of phonetics are you after? As you might be aware, there are two established English language, British English, British phonetics or British IPA, and another one is American English or American IPA. Remember that they have got distinguished sounds. The first and foremost distinguished sounds are letter R and letter T. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so in British English, more than I should say 80% places R is silent. We do not pronounce R at all, except, now listen, why we have to pronounce, if the word starts with R, number one, or if there is a vowel sound after R. Okay, so I will explain what is a vowel sound. You know that vowel sound A, E, I, O,
Yeah.
U. And also
Yes.
these two letters W and Y is called semi-vowel, because Y most of the cases sounds like I and W sounds like O. So these are very basic things to know about sounds. Letter R and letter T. Now say if the letter R is the second letter, third letter or fourth or the last letter of a word, in British English you do not pronounce it.
R.
Yeah, if you have noticed, I try to follow the British
Yeah.
IPA. That's why
Okay.
I do not say the word. American will say word, British will say word, will say
Word.
pharmacy, they'll say pharmacy, they'll say
Yeah.
father, will say father. Remember the distinguished sound. Now you have to focus which English you're going to develop, which pronunciation.
British. British English.
British IPA, very
I
good.
I I have been studying at university American English, but I took an IELTS and an education in schools. It's depend on British English, so I think it's something different between these.
Okay, so well done. Now you have to understand first, that is the first and foremost letter is R, or R, yeah.
Uh, yeah.
So whatever the word you get when you're speaking, when you're reading, you got to be careful to pronounce it correctly. If you are capable of pronouncing letter R, other sounds are easier for you. Okay, this is the
Okay.
rule number one. Rule number two, double consonants rules, as I was saying. So what is the double consonant rules? When we are spelling a word and there are double consonants or similar kinds of consonants in the word, I'll give you, I'll write it, okay, for you. Like, let me see how you pronounce name. This name, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you see these words have same types of letter like double M in the name? Then this
Yes.
word double L, this word double L, double N, okay? This word has double L, the double D, double C, etc. There are thousands of words, okay? Now, double consonant rules always explains if there are similar types of consonant in one spelling, we have to ignore one of them.
Yeah.
So it is not Muhammad in English pronunciation, it is Muhammad. It is not illegal, it is illegal.
Illegal.
It is not innocent, it is innocent. It is not Abdullah, it is Abdullah. It is not Saddam, it is Saddam. It is not occupied, it is occupied. Clear?
Okay, so we have just to go fastly. Don't stop on one letter and don't stop as syllables.
That's right. You use only one of them. We ignore the second one. Rule number 1. Rule number 2. If a letter has a consonant a word has a consonant and the next word starts with a similar consonant, we have to bring them together and we have to pronounce in one go. So when to becomes when to. Yeah. Look, in when there is T and two there is T. And one to becomes
Okay,
one
it's
to.
great.
Yeah.
It's about tea.
Exactly. Now, Gaelia, if you think that, oh, honestly, I find many words in sentences. Now, if you follow, there are a few other rules, the basic pronunciation rules. Your sound will be extraordinarily better than you sounded before. And I can guarantee you'll get better score. Okay?
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay. Now, look at this. Now, you have to practice it. Remember that if you don't practice, it is much
Of
like,
course, you will forget.
yeah. So make a one sentence with went to.
Yesterday, I went to my father's my father's house, to drink, I don't know, some juice or coffee.
Great.
Teacher, can you go above to see a letter R?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm just giving examples.
Okay.
I'm going to give you example more R and T again. Don't worry, because R has really a basic and very
Yeah,
elaborated
yeah,
explanations.
I think so.
Okay, so let's go back to the R again. Because we do not pronounce R in British English, it is called non-rhotic. Okay, and
And
because we pronounce R in American English, we call it rhotic English. And in British English, T is stronger. Okay, T is a T. In American English, in most of the cases, when T is after a vowel sound, it sounds like D. We call it flap T. I'll give you an example
okay.
so that you that understand. Okay?
Yeah, teacher. So in British English, is always um, is R is always silent.
No, not always. That's I said. R is silent if it is second, third, fourth of the last letter of a word. Okay?
Second and
Third,
third.
fourth, and last. I'm going to give you example. Let's go R first. We have to pronounce R if the word starts with R, like my name. Okay? Say my name, yeah? Or any other word like run, rest, rely, regular,
Regular.
okay? Roast. Look at this word, rumor. R should be pronounced, but the last R is silent. Did you say rumor?
Yeah.
Not rumor.
Rumor.
American will say rumor. British people will not say rumor. Rumor. Hey, what's the rumor going on here? I had a lot of bad stories about that celebrity, for example.
Rumor.
Okay, we must pronounce R if there is a vowel sound. R, and after that plus a vowel sound. You know the vowel. A,
Yeah.
E,
Yes. Yes.
sorry, A, E, I, O, U, or maybe W, maybe Y. Okay, you know that W and Y is semi-vowels. So look at this word, program. After R there is A, Colorado. Okay,
Ah. Okay.
we have to pronounce R. Then amazing part, look at this sentence. Here most of the people make mistakes. I have a car.
I have a car. I have a car.
Okay, look at this amazing part. I'll explain. Can you please pronounce these two sentences? Can you please read it?
Yeah, yeah. I have a car. Mm, the car is in front of my house.
Your house.
Yes, your house.
Okay, look at this part. According to the British IPA, in car, R is silent, right? I have a car. They will not
Yeah,
say R. Now, the car is in front of your house.
front.
Okay. Now, this sound of sounds like of. Remember, this another common wrongly pronounced word. It should sound like this. Off is off. So it is ob. And if you remember, we have to pronounce R
Yes,
if there is a vowel sound. Look, after car there is I, is. Okay.
yes.
So that's why you have to pronounce R in this case, in the second sentence. The car is in front of your house. I have a car.
So because it's followed by I,
Yes, a
vowel
vowel
sound.
sound. You see the rule number one, followed by
Ah,
vowel sounds. You must pronounce it.
instead that in different words.
Exactly. So you have to remember if there is vowel sound, but it's a matter of practice. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you cannot pronounce it. Galgaila, remember that pronunciation
Yeah,
is the hardest part of English learning, and it takes ages. I'm still learning, honestly speaking. Sometimes my
I like
pronunciations
it.
are not correct. I go and check myself from the dictionary. Now, this is how you can compare. If you're not sure, go to the dictionary like Cambridge or Oxford, write the word, listen to it with the headphone, how they pronounce. Like car, rumor, park, work, walk. And there are some sounds which are confusing. I'm going to explain in a moment with R. Okay. Is it clear now? R,
Course,
of course. Remember, no R sound in British English. Of course. Of
of
course,
course.
American. Of course. You got to be
I told
careful.
the teacher I studied at American
Remember, it will be
English
difficult for you,
University.
but doesn't matter. Remember, if you're mixing the sound, that's okay. No, I'm just giving you the insights how you can distinguish your sound. Clear? So
Yes.
I have a car. The car is in front of your house. Now somebody might ask you, hey guys, in car, R should be silent. Why you are pronouncing R? Now that is the answer. That is the phonetics rule. If there is a vowel sounds after R, you must pronounce it. Okay? Algalia.
Yes.
Now similarly, father, mother, water, sister, brother. Are you the sister from different mister? Are you the brother
Wow.
from different father? Practice like this. The little tiny cat sat on the mat and watching the kitchen in the chicken. There are many sentences we practice for like a rhyme, and it will really give you
Yes.
positive vibe. Okay. So remember,
Teacher,
yeah, go on.
Y and W, is it always uh, with vowels letters?
Most of the cases we call them semi-vowel. Remember, semi-vowel we call it. I am writing
Semi.
semi-vowels. Oops. But in some cases, if there is no other vowel sound, Y could be treated as a vowel sound. Like, look at this.
So it's not always.
No, it's not always, no. But
Yes.
most of the cases, this is semi-vowel. Okay.
Yes.
Like, look at this word, Yankee. Okay.
Yankee.
Or, oops, sorry, not yen. Yankee is the citizens of the USA. Okay. Yen is the
Yes.
currency of Japan. Is it Japanese yen? Yeah. When you're saying yen, there is an e sound. In Yankee, there is a sound and e sound together. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Um, Now remember that sound is the determinant factor for your pronunciation. And once again, remember that more you practice, more you'll be confident and expert. Okay, and phonetics, this Y sounds is written like this. I'm writing it for you. And look at this R sound is there. You see, there is a J sound. It is called Yoda sound.
Yes.
In phonetics, Yoda. It is called Yoda. Yeah, I'm writing it. Yoda sound. So it is Yankee. I'm going to play it for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yankee. This is
Yankee.
British. Yeah. American. Yankee. Did you
Yankee.
get that difference? Yankee and Yankee.
Yes.
Yankee. R and A. Yankee.
Yes. I get it. Teacher, I can't hear your voice. Teacher, I can't hear your voice.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is a connection from my issue. So as I was saying, English language, when you study phonetics, makes me really crazy because sometimes there are rules they follow and sometimes they don't follow any rules.
Yeah.
As I was saying, Yankee, British Yankee, R and S sound. That's another distinguished sound in British English and American English. There are words like staff, British English. In American English, there's a staff. Then
Ah.
ball, there's a ball. Call, cal. Hot, hot. Stop, stop. Okay, it's only a matter of practice, and nothing else. So remember, this is the first basic pronunciation technique. Okay, next one is letter T. So in British English, T is always strong, like water. Okay,
Yeah.
then
It's stronger than R.
yeah, and and British will pronounce it water, whereas American will say it water. T sounds like D, and R must be there. Then identity, they'll say identity. So we practice. May I have a bottle of water, please? May I have a bottle of water, please? Look at this. An American will not say this way. This T becomes D in bottle and water. Okay. Algalia, can you hear me?
Yes, 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 teacher.
So they will say like this. May I have a bottle of water? May I have a bottle of water, please? Yeah. And identity, T becomes D. Identity, they'll say identity. Do you have your identity card, Algalia?
Identity. How is that, teacher? How does this become D sound?
You see, in American English, when there is a vowel sound before T, the T sounds like D.
Ah, in American English. And
Yeah,
what about British?
British English T is T always. We don't have to change anything.
So it's better to follow in British English.
Sometimes it is easy. Sometimes it is
Yeah.
difficult. If you ever listen to the classic movies of 1960s and 70s, and they speak like this, Your Honor, this person must be taken to the dungeon for the conspiracy against the kingdom and they will be left there for the rest of the life. Look, that's called a classic accent and posh accent. It is always high. If you have noticed,
Yeah.
always the
Yeah.
intonation is higher. Your Honor,
Stress.
yeah, stress. They always stress on the higher intonation.
Yeah.
But over the period of time, The language has moved. At the moment in the UK, we use RP accent. In IELTS exam, all the listening part is based on the RP accent. So what is the RP accent? RP stands for received pronunciation, which doesn't have any local impact of maybe northern, southern, Cockney, Scouse, Yorkshire, Brummie, or any other accent.
Yeah.
So RP accent always follows the pronunciation techniques rather than any kind of accent. Okay, that's the reason when I'm trying to speak, I'm trying to follow the RP accent, which is called neutral accent or zero accent sometimes. Okay,
Yes.
and also it is also called sometimes Queen's English because our Queen of England speaks like this, or BBC English, or English of Oxford and Cambridge University. They speak
Yeah.
like this. Like, hey, Algalia, what are you doing tonight? Are you free? Look, they have got a style and emotion.
Ah. Yeah.
You see, when you're speaking English, remember
Like
that
a Mexico.
you must have emotions, and this emotion we call is intonation, your natural tone. And also there is another related word, we call it articulation. Articulation is the technique when you pronounce a word with clear sound, with clear stress. Because English is our second language, my second language, and your second language.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is difficult to stress on the right part. Because of the wrong stress, sometimes the word meaning may change. I'm going to give you an example in a moment. In IELTS exam, there is a confusing questions. Okay, I'm going to write it and let me see how you pronounce it. This two question is there in the task one, speaking task one.
Yeah.
Sometimes they ask it. Okay, can you please read these two sentences?
Of course. What's your favorite address?
Where did you get favorite? Are you okay?
Maybe maybe I read that before.
What's your favorite? It's a bit funny though.
Sorry for that. You have to add favorite now.
No, I don't want to add. You can add it by yourself.
I already added.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Say that sentence
What's your
one more time, please. Yeah.
okay? What is your address?
Okay. Next sentence.
And how do I address you?
Okay. Because you know that difference, that's easy for you. What's your address? Address. We are stressing on ad, yeah? When
Yeah.
it's a noun or adjective. Now the same word, it has got a verb. Now we are stressing in the second part of the syllable. So how do I address you? On the
Address.
in different tests, when I asked this question to some subscribers, they are always confused. They said, "Oh, I thought it is my address where I live." In the case, they answered the same. I said, "No, look at this," and then they check. They said, "Yes, that's right." Now, stress is very
Yeah.
important. When the words that we use as a noun and verb, you should be very careful. Okay,
Yeah. If it's the verb, it will be in the second part, and if it's the adjective, it will be the first part.
that's right. Adjective or noun. It could be noun as well. So
Oh, okay.
similar examples are some more examples like um, okay, this one,
Contract.
contract and contract. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is upper intonation to down or down intonation to upper.
First one.
Contract. That is upper intonation to down. That is noun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what is your contract in the company for working? Or did you get a contract for 2 years? Oh, I don't have any contract at all. I'm just working like a freelancer, for example. You're answering.
Yes. Yes.
Now, second one,
Second one, a verb. Contract.
very good. And you know the meaning of contract, shorten.
Yeah.
So this is one of the examples. Remember, this is very important. Okay, let's move on. You see, only 7 minutes. When we are, learning something, time goes quickly. We should stop the time, right?
Because I'm funny teacher.
No, that's not the matter of funny. When you enjoy the lessons, honestly, Algaile, time goes quickly. Okay, now letter
Yeah.
R and letter T clear. Off and ob.
Yes, of
Remember,
course.
off is O double F and
Oh,
ob. Common mistakes.
oh.
Okay, then double consonant, rule number one. One should be pronounced, another shouldn't be pronounced. Rule number two, if there is a consonant at the end and next word starts with a similar consonant, we bring together, we pronounce in one word. So
Yeah.
instead of one, two, we say one, two, when to, when to. Okay, now
Teacher, what about gonna?
yes, do not use any kinds of contractions like gonna, wanna, hapta, lotta.
Yeah, but always hear that words
Please
in
stop
gonna.
doing it. If you want to get good score, do not use
No,
in
no, no.
formal conversation this type of words.
Yeah, teacher, I
Gonna,
heard same
once
for
again,
mob.
gonna, wanna, hapta,
Yeah,
lotta. What's up, dude? No, do not use it. Okay?
but I love it.
I understand. You can use it in informal conversation. Remember, IELTS exam is a formal environment. You can't use it.
Yes, but teacher, gonna, it's about going to. It's like going to.
Yes, and wanna is want to.
Mm, going to.
Okay, please read this sentence I've written.
I'm going to the bus stop.
Okay, you have done well. You see, in bus there is S, and stop there is another S. So it is not bus stop, but if you're pronouncing
No,
separately, that's fine. Bus and stop. But if you're pronouncing in natural way, it becomes bus stop. I'm going to the bus stop. Hey, what are you
I
doing?
like this way. Everything come quickly and together.
Now, remember, not every time it comes quickly. Okay.
Inshallah, one day I will be fluent as a native speaker in English.
Sure, you're getting better than before. I have noticed today. That means you're practicing at home. Okay. Next thing is that remember in IELTS exam there is an instruction. You don't have to speak faster. What happens when you're speaking faster? You're more possibly missing a word. Possibly you're missing a grammar. Possibly you're missing the
Yes,
sound or pronunciation, and words are jumbled up.
I agree with you.
So we always,
I already did that mistakes before.
yes. So you don't have to be speaking faster. Remember that, but not slower as well. Medium speed. Like the way when people
Right.
read the newspaper or the news in the television and radio, you have listened to it. Hey, it's 8 o'clock. You're going to listen the main headlines. Today there is a volcanic eruption in Japan. Our prime minister addressed this morning about the COVID vaccination. Look, they've got to read them.
Yeah,
Okay, and
I
medium
know
speed.
that, but teacher, but I think just my accent, it's, I have an effect from my accent.
Algalia, don't worry. Everyone has the impact of their mother tongue. I mean to say, we have got impact of our mother tongue of English language, but you can overcome it by practicing. If you focus on those
Of
words,
course.
you think, oh, these are the weaker sides. Practice it. It is doable.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have to focus in that topic that teacher gave me.
exactly. And if you know that this is my weaker side, if I know my weaker side is my pronunciation, I try to, practice every day. Believe it or not, many words I don't know. I go to the Cambridge dictionary, I listen and try to record sometimes, like flabbergasted, over, of course, not of course, rumor,
Of
remember,
course.
bear in mind. You see,
Yeah.
slowly, and you feel confident. Obviously, I'm sure that. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
we have got 3 minutes 2 seconds. Now I'm going to the bus stop. Okay. Now look, I'm reading. Sorry, not reading. Look at there is an amazing part of this sentence. Can you please read this?
Yeah. I'm reading the email.
Okay, I'm reading the email. Now there is a exception here. This sounds like
I know that. I know that, teacher. I'll explain it to you.
okay.
We have the and they.
Yes,
They ain't. They ain't. Or
exactly.
yes.
Why you pronounce the and why you pronounce the? You remember we started double consonant. There is e after the, but there is second word email and another e. It should be pronounced together,
The.
but we can't pronounce together because the doesn't sound like the. It sounds like the or the whatever. You know that,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
So I'm reading the email. I'm reading the email. Which one is correct in this case?
I'm reading that. They.
The. Yes. After the, if there is a vowel sound, it should be the. If there is a consonant sound, it should be the. Like the USA, the UK, the email,
Yes. Yes.
the
Of
orange,
course.
the apple. But the Philippines, the Falkland Islands, the uh, what should I say? The I'm trying to remember. Oh, we've got 1 minute 15 seconds. So remember that sound is very important in pronunciation and phonetics. And I'll suggest you, if you're confused ever, visit the dictionary, Cambridge, Oxford, whatever you like, write the words and listen to it and try to imitate the same way.
Okay.
And this is one of the best and proven techniques. And if you remember, I said to you, choose a topic and record in your mobile phone for 2 minutes. Then you listen to it. Like, choose topics like your family, your society, major problems of the country, global warming, COVID vaccination. Choose sometimes different topic. Record it and listen to it.
Okay.
This is one of the proven ways that you can develop your speaking. I can guarantee. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Can I ask you something, teacher? Can we classify the class time? For example, take 30 minutes for phonetics and 30 minutes for whatever you want.
It's after you, no problem. I don't have any problem.
Okay.
As long as
So
you are the
30
only
minutes we will
student, but
focus on IELTS.
mhm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sure.
I know that.
Okay.
30 minutes
Two
for
seconds.
IELTS.
See you.
Bye bye.